Hi guys, good afternoon, and welcome back once again to the EdWord for once again another Comic-Con trailer reaction video where I will be talking about the very first look at the upcoming DC epic coming out at the end of this year, Aquaman. Oh, it looks fun and exciting and so very, very satisfying, especially if you're a big fan of Black Manta, which I am. He is seriously one of my favorite DC characters and villains overall. In fact, he's right here on my shirt. There he is, like right there. You can see him. There we go. That's him right there. That's Black Manta right there, along with some other DC villains. But God, he looks great. The whole movie looks super fun. It's got this crisp, bright feeling to it. And, I like what James Wan originally said, how he describes this movie as more of a fantasy movie than a superhero origin story, and I am more than okay with that. I mean, yes, in essence, of course, this is a superhero origin story or a backstory for Aquaman, explaining how he becomes Aquaman, or how at least he becomes King of Atlantis. This is our first post-Justice League film, so I believe this film is set after the events of Justice League, so Arthur Curry is still not king just yet, but I have a feeling we'll see him crowned towards the end of the movie, taking his rightful place on the throne of Atlantis. So it looks like, his half-brother Orm, also known as Ocean Master, wants to declare war on the surface world, and the guy's got pretty valid reasons. I think he's sick of the way humans treat the world's oceans, with all the pollution, the garbage, the killing of wildlife. There are countless reasons why for him to despise and want to destroy the surface world. But unfortunately, I don't think all his problems are going to be answered in all-out war, which is what Mera and Aquaman are going to try to stop or to change. Now, I'm very, very excited for this movie because it looks like Orm is trying to recruit the Seven Kingdoms, all Seven Kingdoms of Atlantis, because apparently, like in the land of Westeros, in the world of Aquaman, or the world of Atlantis, Atlantis is made up of seven kingdoms with Atlanteans, and then there are some fish type people, and who knows what other kind of races or creatures there are. So maybe not all of the kingdoms are going to be in favor of war and will not support Orm, and maybe some of these armies will come to Aquaman's aid if he asks for it, or if they come to him. And that might be what that final shot, one of the final shots in the trailer, was where we saw this big epic underwater battle happening between two underwater armies, where we saw a great white shark going after this giant lobster type creature. So there's going to be a clash of interests and a clash of cultures. So, it could be like civil war for Atlantis. And then we'll see some fight scenes between Orm and Arthur Curry, of course. And then, of course, it looks like Black Manta will be going after Aquaman. Oh, I am so excited for Black Manta. I mean, I'm excited to see all of these characters on the big screen, but Black Manta especially for me, because I am such a fan of his, and I'll explain more about that in a later video. I just cannot wait to see what they do with this character. Now, the actor has made it clear that his character is not necessarily working for or with Orm, so I think Black Manta is going to have his own mission or agenda and his own reasons for hating Aquaman in this movie that won't necessarily coincide with Orm's goals or agenda. And but it looks like there will be conflict between him and Aquaman nonetheless. I mean, he tries shooting at him with that awesome, scary-looking helmet thing with the lasers, which was a great shot, by the way. Amber Heard looks beautiful as Mera with her long, beautiful red hair, and Jason Momoa looks like a total shirtless badass. Of course, he always does, but especially as Aquaman. But this just felt like a fun, exciting fantasy movie. And I'm really, really excited and interested as to where they're going to go, not only with this film, but because they don't want to repeat the same mistakes they've made with past DC films, I really am curious as to see what kind of path moving forward that this movie might set us up for, if that makes some sense to you guys. But overall, I'm just looking forward to a good old-fashioned standalone superhero origin story film with a character I have been dying to see on the big screen forever, which is Black Manta. And it looks like it's going to be a fun, fantasy, action-packed filled romp. And I can't wait. I mean, this is going to be a great way to end 2018, with a big underwater epic like this. I mean, I have always wanted to see an Aquaman movie, and now we're finally getting it. And, that's something else I wanted to address. Despite the mixed reactions of films like Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, and Justice League, yeah, you know what? They weren't perfect, but I was personally satisfied on almost every level with both films. I'll admit that they're not perfect, but I'm just grateful that in my lifetime, I got to see a movie featuring Batman and Superman, and then a movie featuring most of the Justice League. And now we're getting a movie, also in my lifetime, of Aquaman. I mean, what a time to be alive. I just feel incredibly grateful. And no matter how Aquaman turns out, good or bad, I'll just be happy that I saw an Aquaman movie in my lifetime during my existence. So I am very, very grateful for that. And I hope you guys feel the same way. But man, what a movie. This looks like it's going to be one fun movie. I am very, very excited for it, as I hope all of you guys are too. So what did you think of the Aquaman trailer? Did you like it, love it, hate it? Please leave your thoughts, opinions, and your feedback down below in the comments section. I'd love to hear from everybody. As usual, you may disagree with one another, of course. We're all entitled to our own opinions and beliefs, and that's just fine. Just please keep it civil and be respectful of one another's beliefs and opinions, and no hostile internet trolling, please. Aquaman splashes into theaters December 21st of this year, and stay tuned and subscribe to this channel for more further continuing coverage on this movie and many others like it. Have a great rest of your Sunday, guys, and I'll see you back in a little while for another reaction video. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.